Hello viewers, my name is Dr. Jetting Yellow sir. I am running a YouTube channel called the Law Speeches in which I will be posting the lectures on the subject of law and also the current affairs of the world and the national level. And today we discuss the important rights which concerns everybody, that is the right to health in the national and international perspectives. As you well aware that world is passing through very difficult phase in form of the COVID-19, a coronavirus. As and today I am making the program, the coronavirus is affecting 213 countries and more than 1 crore 11 lakhs people have been infected in the world, and in India 6 lakhs 25,000 people have been affected by this coronavirus. Then the governments around the world are working very hard to protect the lives of its citizens. For that, they are adapting number of measures like in form of lockdowns, restrictions, and around 120 countries have been declared as lockdowns, and slowly they are unlocking their societies. In spite of that, the virus is spreading like a wildfire. So there is a greatest danger is there upon the world till the scientific community invents a vaccination. And there are 141 companies are working very hard in and day out, and is expected vaccination will become within short span of time, within 1 or 2 months. So the mankind is hoping that the vaccine may come and they will be saved of their lives. So likewise, situation is becoming like in that way. But we have to discuss what is the right to health. Right to health is a foremost right which is given to us by the statutes, constitutions of the world. It is inalienable right. In other words, we have right to life. When you take in a birth in the world, we have to be have have the full span of our life without sort of any hindrances. You know, in international level, we have number of conventions are there, like the Universal Declaration of Human Rights of 1948, the International Covenants on the Economic, Social and Cultural Rights of 1966, and also the Convention on the Right of Persons of Disabilities. So various conventions have been providing the one way or the other the right to life. The World Health Organization defines right to life in these words, I quote here, that a state of a complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, that is be called as a right to health as per the stand of the WHO. There is a famous thinker, Frank P. Gratz. He stated that right to life is a fundamental and inalienable human rights. He correlated with human rights. So it cannot be abridged by any rules or constitutions by the states, or it should be protected by every state in the world. Then I told you that international obligations are there, right to health. The first one we discussed, the UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights of the 1948, where Article 25 clearly providing that right to life is a part of the human right under Article 25, and every human being has the right to standard of living and adequate of health. The state parties have to take these steps. Then international conventions on the elimination of the all form of discrimination of 1969 also provided that right to life is is nothing but it should be guaranteed by the states. Likewise, the other convention, international convention, the economic and social and cultural rights of 1966 under Article 12 also they provides that state parties should maintain the higher standard of physical and mental health of its citizens. Not a mere, it focuses upon the very highest standard. They should, every state party should have to provide these kind of standards and rendered these kind of things to its citizens. Then another famous philosopher, jurist, Professor Jonathan Mann, he stated that right to health and human rights are inextricably interlinked with each other. You cannot take the right of health from the human being. If it does, then you are violating the human rights. So human rights includes right to health. That was the remarks, opinion given by the Jonathan Mann, Professor Jonathan Mann. Then if you see the further international covenants like the Convention on the Elimination of the all forms of discrimination against women, Article 12 also providing that we should take special care of women, of their health, and the children should be protected of the all kinds of diseases. We should extend the special health care benefits to the women and children. It is a duty of the states. And with regard to other convention, that is a international convention on the rights of child of 1989 under Article 3, Article 17, Article 23, these three articles which focuses upon the physical, mental development of the child. It's a duty of the state to provide all sorts of facilities to these people. Then the other convention is the Convention in the Right of Persons with Disabilities of 2006, where Article 25 is there, which also provides that state has to take special measures to protect the health of the disabled people, helpless people in their respective domains. So we have number of conventions are there. which speaks about all these aspects. So right to life is there in international level. As you know that it is all international conventions are there, but whether it binds or not, it depends upon the parties which they adapt. But as you know, India is adapted almost all the conventions, but still we have not included the right to health under the fundamental rights.